We are at the legendary Daytona International Speedway for the first race of Season 1 of the SCRL CatDog Pro Series East, as the number 49 car of Al Legacy will be leading us to the green flag. Start beside him is the 08 of Hans Device. That's your starting lineup. All 36 cars are here, of course. There will be no people being left out of races and whatnot in this series. Of course, the pro drivers here for the East Series. We have ran 3 previous races in a pre-season. Aureus won this race at Daytona. Jackson Braun won at Bristol, and at Lee Speedway, Nick Purcell's, never thought I'd say that name again, won at Lee Speedway. So, yeah. After almost a month off from racing, we are back for the CatDog series. The reason I named CatDog is because, you know, half the field will be racing in the east of America, and the other half will be racing in the west. So it's like double ends. Very glad to be back. So hopefully you all have enjoyed your vacation. I did, and now it's time to get back to work. And here's the command for the first ever race here in the East Series.
Drivers, start your engines!
The field is rolling off. Of course, as we do the pace up, I want to also give my condolences to anybody that was affected by Hurricane Irma or Irene. And yeah, I was lucky I wasn't affected myself. We had a lot of wind and whatnot, a lot of rain, but no damage here. Hopefully you all have been safe, and just like any other sports does, we give our condolences. And if you want to give relief, you can by many ways you can give, you know. Puerto Rico was destroyed, and Texas and Louisiana and all those by Irma. Those hurricanes aren't something to mess around with. So, Al Legacy in the 49 car, looking to be the first driver to ever win an East race, technically a points-paying race. The 3 previous races I mentioned, they were non-points. We were just testing the waters, and this is the first official race. Kind of like how the Truck Series had their preseason, which we didn't do one because I actually forgot to do that. So whoever wins here today will be the first ever winner in the East Series. A packed crowd here at Daytona, of course, for the day race. And of course, we got the not the K&N, we got the CatDog East, the CatDog West Series at, I have no clue where they're going to race it. Pace car pulls in, pull them belts tight. We are racing 20 laps here at Daytona. Al Legacy puts the hammer down. That checker flag is still very weird. And we're racing here at Daytona. Remember, we are using the 185-point system as they used in real life. So, 5 points for leading a lap. Al Legacy pulls away a little bit in his Dodge. Oh, excuse me, that's a Toyota. 71, Toby Fox, no relation to Simon or Brian, making his league debut at number 71. Chevrolet, I believe. Trying to have a good run as he blocks the one of Luke Rainey. Luke Rainey, an established name here in this league. As Al Legacy leads him off the final turn. 3 wide back there. And Al Legacy will get 5 bonus points for leading a lap. 19 laps to go here at Daytona. Toby Fox is up high, trying to get the draft. But he's going to get stuck. Here comes the 1 car, Luke Rainey. Down the backstretch. We are using the 2012 car set, I believe. Here comes 73 of James Stabilito. He competed in the Cup Series. He didn't really have that good of a season, I don't think. 62 car also making his debut in this league. Ryan Rush, brother of Joshua Rush, who is in the 97 car. Having a good day here at Daytona. Second, here's the 3 car, James Stabilito. Battle for third. Here comes the 86 car, Max Anderson. Great racing here today. Single file for the first 3 spots. Here comes the 86, but here comes 99 car, Rodney Croach, the only Croach family member in the series. Of course, the Croach family will always be remembered for dominating the Truck Series in Season 2. Rodney trying to continue the Croach family legacy here in the East Series. They might sign up more drivers for the West Series. Single file on the high lane. As Rodney moves up to third, as Al Legacy continues to hold the race lead in his powerful Toyota. Of course, all the ratings are the same, 100, 55, 65. I double-checked before we did this race, so no one is cheating. Of course, the Legacy family is known for that scandal at Iowa in the ARCA series where Jack had a higher ratings than anybody else, and his car outperformed everybody. He wasn't suspended. He was fined 25 points, and Jack did keep his win, but that was my fault because I got sent the car. I didn't double check the ratings. But all the ratings are the same, so we will have no scandals here in Season 1 of the East Series, at least not in performance-wise. 4 laps have been completed. Al Legacy has led them all. Got the 86 right on his back bumper. But the 86 trying to make a move, but Al blocks. We have no former winners, of course, in this series. All former 3 who won in the preseason are not here. Orius has semi-retired. Jackson Braun, I don't even know what happened to him. And I know Nick Purcell's is still around, I believe, but he's not with this league anymore. Battle for second, excuse me, as here comes the 10 car of Jay Jefferson. Jay trying to get up there in second, and he does. Just barely in front of the 99 car. Jay is trying to get his career going again. His brother, Joe, has been outperforming Jay for a while now. Jay's just not been having the luck he's been wanting. He's performed good, he just can't seal the deal. As he runs in second place, Al Legacy continues to hold the race lead. Trying to become the first driver to lead every single lap and get that first career East Series win. And if we do have a caution, we will have our first trivia question in league history. So we'll see how good you guys are at trivia. It will be based solely on this league. That's what all trivia questions will be. You don't get no prize for winning. We'll just see how smart you guys are. And girls. Battle for second if we have, which we probably won't. Eli Bright in the 39 car, taking second place. If there isn't no caution, I will ask the question either with 10 to go or 5 to go. So we'll do it like how NASCAR does around the halfway point. Hopefully I can have a graphic on the screen where it'll show up and I can ask the question. And yeah, I did my research before I actually asked the question, so I know the answer. Question is, do you? Battle for third. Here comes the 14 car. Yang Carno. I can't pronounce certain names. Marcus Sandy, the 18 car, trying to move up as well. So 2 laps to go before we get our trivia question of the race. About a second. Here comes the 14 car, Yang Carnelli. As Al's continuing to hold the race lead. I'm surprised we haven't had more changes. This Daytona is very strange. As we continue, a green condition 18 car once again. Marcus Sanchi moving up. We got the 07 and Nick Kennedy in the top 5 run for that 07 team. That blocks the high lane, blocks the low lane. Okay, next time by, we will get the trivia question. Hopefully I found the graphic to show on the screen of what the question is. I'll continue to hold the race lead as the 14 car is still right on his back bumper. Here comes the 07 of Nick Kennedy on the inside. Nick Kennedy being pushed by the 26 car of Nixie. As we head back up front to our leader, Al Legacy. And as we cross the start-finish line, drivers going 3 and 2 wide back there. We are halfway, and here's the trivia question. We all know that Shuttle has the most career wins at 23. However, who has the most wins in all the series? As in, who has won the most in different series? So, that is the trivia question. We all know Truttle has the most wins at 23 in league history. But who has the most series wins? So, that is the trivia question of the day. Who has won in the most series? As we go back to racing, Al Legacy continues to hold the race lead as here comes the 26 car, Cole Nixie, trying to go for second place. We have had no lead changes, no cautions, and we just had a dominator so far. So that's kind of typical of the Legacy family. Jack and Al dominated the Busch Series like no other, as Cole is trying to get right up on the back bumper. Oh, Cole trying to go for the lead. He got tired of waiting. Cole makes the pass, but can he get back to the line and lead a lap and gain 5 bonus points? Oh, tries to block. And we have an official lead change. Cole Nixie gets 5 bonus points for leading a lap. Al Legacy right on his back bumper, trying to reclaim what was his. Down the back stretch. 98, Chris Kyle in third. Behind him is the 11 car, Joe Jefferson, as we mentioned before. But here comes Al Legacy on a mission here today at Daytona. So Cole's lead lasted, what, 2 laps maybe? And Al reclaims the race lead. Blocks the high lane, blocks the low lane. 7 laps to go here at Daytona. Of course, if we have a caution, we could extend this race to a green-white checker, which we will do those. Battle for second. Here comes the 2 car, Sebastian Torres. He holds the record, well, not, he is tied with the record with the most championships, with 3 with Kaka Whiteline, who is not in this field. So Sebastian does not have his toughest challenger in this field. He could walk away with his 4th championship. One of the most successful drivers. If he keeps up his win streak, he'll pass Shuttle for the most wins. 6 laps to go. Oh, we got a battle for second. Here comes the 4th car of Tim Randolph. Has had somewhat of a career resurgence. He's been doing good the past few races. Al blocks. So Toyota is 1, 2, 3. About to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. With the 70 car of Zaptos Armadillos. I cannot pronounce these weird names. I apologize. 18 car Marcus Sanchi trying to push the 70 up. Be 5 laps to go this time by. No cautions yet. It's been a clean race, which is a surprise, considering we normally have big ones at Daytona. I guess it could be just the Daytona track version. This is the 2015 track, as we got a slow car. 96, Diego Yepes was in the turn 4 wall, but no caution, of course. Now Lagasse trying to play defense. Be 4 laps to go. 47 right on his back bumper, trying to get a run. Randolph makes a move. Into turns 3 and 4. Randolph trying to get a run, being pushed by Marcus Sanchi. Randolph goes up to block a little bit. Randolph will get 5 bonus points. He leads a lap. 4 laps to go. If a caution comes out, this race will go green, white, checkered. Of course, we have up to 3 attempts at a green, white, checkered, just like normal NASCAR. Randolph goes up to the high lane block. Marcus Sanchi trying to get a run for second. Being pushed by the 7 car of Evan Hunter. Tim Randolph blocks the 18's advances. Be 3 laps to go for these drivers. Marcus Sanchi goes up high to block. 3 to go for Tim Randolph. And try and score the biggest win of his career. Of course, you know, winning anything at Daytona is special. That's why it'll be the biggest win of his career if he can get it. 18 Marcus Sanchi right on his back bumper, just trying to time his move just perfect. 7 Evan Hunter right behind. 3 wide for the lead. Evan Hunter in the 7 car making his move. Tim Randolph got hung out to dry. 2 laps to go. If a caution comes out, as I said, green, white, checkered. Hunter gets 5 bonus points for leading a lap. 2 laps to go. If a caution comes out now, this race will not be over. 7 Hunter has to go 4 miles on defense. He goes up high to block Marcus Sanchi, leaving the low lane open for the 4 car of Brian Fox, being pushed by the 71 car of Toby Fox. So we got the non-Fox family helping each other. In turns 3 and 4, Brian Fox makes his move. And looks like we will not have a caution in this race. Fox goes to the middle lane. Low lane, white flag, 1 lap to go. Who will make it back? Brian Fox blocking the middle lane. Now the low lane. 46 car moving on up. That's Sammy Sabri Jr. making his league debut. He's making a move. Can he clear him in turn 3 and 4? Looks like he will. The 46 car, Sammy Sabri Jr., I believe is how you say his name, makes his league debut. He became the last driver to sign up, and he makes a last lap pass, wins in his debut here at Daytona. Wow. He made a last lap pass, led only 1 lap, and scored his first career win and his first career start. Wow. So here are your race results. Sammy Sabri Jr. in his league debut, not just series, league debut, scores his first career win. That is very rare for a driver to win in their league debut. Second, Joshua Rush. Third, Brian Fox. Fourth, Jack Lagasse. Fifth, Cam Nixie. Sixth, Evan Hunter. Seventh, Tim Randolph. Eighth, Chris Kyle. Ninth, Toby Fox in his debut. And 10th is Zaptus Amaritos. So Al Lagasse dominated the race, only to finish 15th. Disappointing finish for Al Lagasse. Rest of your race results. We had all 36 cars finish this race. Yeah, a pretty fun race. No cautions, no wrecks, and we had a clean finish. Well, we will take you to victory lane for the very first time in his career with Sammy Sabri Jr. Here are the point standings at the first race of the season at Daytona. Sammy Sabri Jr., of course, due to his win, is our points leader. He has a 5-point lead over Joshua Rush. Third is Brian Fox, 5 points back as well. Fourth, Jack Lagacy, 7 points back behind. And fifth, Cam Nixie, 8 points behind. I want to correct something I said during the race. We are not using the 175-point system. We are using what NASCAR used in 2012, which is what the car set is, where we use 43 points to the race winner. You get 3 bonus points for winning, you get 1 point for leading the most laps, and 1 for leading a lap. So you could gain 48 points in one race. Basically, it's the current point system as of right now, without the playoff points and whatnot. So you get 1 point for leading lap, not 5. And rest of your point standings, basically it's the same where they finish aside from leading lap. So that is it for the first race of the season at Daytona. We will see you at the second race of the season at Bristol Motor Speedway, and until then, keep the hammer down and we'll see you at the track.